Hello lovers of African films and theatres, welcome to the bothakgatv YouTube channel. I am Dintle Moletsane and I am honored to have guests today who I will allow them to just introduce themselves and the work that they do. Starting with the gentleman here.
Hey guys, my name is Ramohlale and I do essay film reviews and behind the scenes film content. You can get me on YouTube, Eddie Ramohlale, and then Instagram and Twitter at @Eddie_Ramohlale.
And then the lady.
Hi, my name is Dintle Moletsane. I've got a YouTube channel. I also do local as well as international movie reviews. I also do lifestyle vlogs as well. So catch me on Dintle Moletsane as well as Dintle M on Instagram.
Yeah, and I think if you're a supporter and you've been with the channel long enough, you know that I've collaborated with both of them individually. So I am honored to have them today. We are reviewing a local film named Little Big Mouth, streaming on Netflix. So Little Big Mouth, guys, what is the movie about?
So essentially, so the movie is about this guy, Sia. He's a talented musician, right? And the problem with him is that he cannot control his life in the sense that he's not necessarily professional. He's an artist at heart. So something happens at one of his band performances and he gets banned from the band itself, and he ends up being homeless because he was staying at a place where his band that he plays with stay at, and then he runs into Mel, played by Amanda DuPont. And you know, fate would have it, they end up sort of, you know, squatting together at Mel's father's house, and this is what it's based on, and you can see the chemistry between Sia and Mel starting to develop. And it's a rom-com. You already know where the story is kind of going.
And I'm not so sure you spoke about who's playing Sia. Sia is played by Maps.
Also, he was in The Queen as well.
I think he's still on The Queen also.
Oh, he's still on it.
So he's done like quite a few projects in South Africa. I think this is the first film I'm seeing that he's affiliated with and a part of. And I think what I enjoyed is the fact that this character is so different from the TV characters that he's played, which is like so refreshing. Like, brother, where's all this range being hiding at? So like, what do you think of that Sia character?
I think Sia is just he's a very good character in the role he plays. I think he fits in the role like a glove. I think he's, in terms of, I think he was a fantastic cast, and you know, they wanted this middle-aged young guy, if you can put it, you know, in that perspective. And I think that he really fulfills that role well. I mean, he's got the looks that fit the part, and I think, look, he and Amanda DuPont, you know, in real life would make a good couple.
We're not gonna make those assumptions, but
they look good together on the film.
But I think that on-screen chemistry looks so beautiful. And I think it's testament to just like good performance. Like,
but funny enough, like that's the one thing that I didn't enjoy. I didn't enjoy their chemistry much. I was not sold in terms of their chemistry and the connection, because this is a rom-com. You want to look at two people and go like, I was bored into the fact of them being friends, but from a chemistry point of view, I did want to mention this later when we talked about when we were talking, but I didn't buy into the chemistry. Didn't give me goosebumps or something like, wow, these two people kind of belong together, but they're good as friends.
So you enjoyed it when the characters were still friends, getting to know one another. That build-up was beautiful for you.
That was beautiful.
Fair enough.
And also speaking about how perhaps it was shot. I mean, you're a cinematographer, right? Take us through that. Take us through the picture and what it looks like, what you feel about it.
Well, it was shot by Rick Jaquayam, and I mean, Rick Jaquayam is like honestly one of my favorite cinematographers. Hopefully you're watching this, Rico.
I nearly mentioned another one and said, didn't you say but no shade. Okay, Rick, you're shining today. That's my favorite.
And I mean, and Rick Jaquayam, he speaks about, on his Twitter and stories, he spoke about how, you know, this was a different project for him because he's used to shooting low-key lighting and things like that. And in this project, he was actually shooting more warmer colors. He had to bring brighter and warmer colors to the party. Also, the other exciting thing about Rick is that he brings in this fantastic, I would say, shot listing or shot compositions. And you would see it. I love that scene. I love how beautifully they shot it in the treehouse called Fire. The ninja's treehouse called Fire. I just think that he just beautifully shot that, and he brought nice warm colors to it. So yeah, well done to that. Well done to Rico.
Yeah, and Dintle, you're very big on characters and character work. This characters in Little Big Mouth, what were they saying to you?
Okay, so I like that there was authenticity in terms of the desires of Mel herself, in terms of what she wants out of life. She wanted to be happy. There's actually a part where she said she wants to be happy regardless of what that means. And I thought it was interesting. It's always interesting to me when they portray the storyline of somebody having to choose between a doctor and a regular old guy, and her having to assess her truest feelings without having to think of the monetary issues. So I like somebody that follows their heart in terms of what they want in life. And what I thought was also interesting is the character of Luke. I think he's
Luke,
such
the ninja. That's the ninja I was speaking about, Luke.
He's the center of the story because he's the one that pulls all the pranks. And then you really want to know what he's going to do next
he brings life.
And so I thought
and one thing I need to commend to them, it's not easy having a child actor on set, and you do know the amount of hours required to make a feature film. So, but the fact that they pulled it off, and here's this kid, and I think beautiful things about child actors, they always get it, like they're natural. It's almost like they don't overthink this thing. They are believable. So he looks so good on camera. This is the first time I'm seeing him on camera acting, and I'm impressed by it.
But to add to that, do you not think that like maybe why child actors do so well is that because there's such a small pool of them, there's not the wide variety pool. So there's very few of them to select, and also the very few of them that are there are usually the best.
But also children, I think sometimes also are very good listeners, and also they don't make a big deal of things. Like as an adult, you already know this director is a big deal. I need to press them. The kid is just having fun.
They don't overdo it at all. They just like they said I'm acting, so that's what I need to do, and it's so authentic in how they deliver their performances. And I enjoyed Luke's character.
And then the movie, the way it ended, the climax. What do you think of the ending and how this is the build up towards the ending? Are you happy with that?
Well, look, from my side, it just felt like a typical rom-com in terms of like, okay, someone leaves and then when they chase them and then they come back and they fall in love again. You know what I'm saying? And that's actually what happened.
For me, there's an element of predictability. When you start to watch the film, you already know how it's going to end. But I think the idea with most rom-coms, before they end, there's somebody chasing somebody at the airport or something like that. But I like that with this one, they used the cow train. I liked the fact that with airports, you can almost maneuver through all the way up. You get to the point where you find the person that you're looking for. But at the cow train, you need a ticket. You can't go through. So I thought that was really interesting. I really loved that aspect, even though it was predictable and they were doing typical rom-com things. But I like that they brought it like home.
So I think the usage of just changing certain things, being deliberate in different things, that I think added just some niceness to the movie. But I think I really want to keep the film short. The film review short. I don't really rate movies, but Eddie and Dintle do it. So please just give us your rating before we close it.
I give Little Big Mouth a 3.5 out of 5. Okay.
I was scared. I thought it was out of 10.
I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. I think anybody can give it a try and watch it. You will enjoy some aspects of it, but some aspects of it is something that you've already seen before, which is okay. It's a rom-com at the end of the day, but do check it out. It's on Netflix right now.
Yeah, check it out. Tell us what your thoughts are. Tell us if we were correct with our review. Thank you so much to Eddie Ramohlale. Please do subscribe to his channel. The link is in the bio. Shout out to Dintle Moletsane. She's rebranding her channel, so I'm just calling her by her name. So do also subscribe. The link to her channel will also be in the bio. Please honor us by subscribing. We're trying to grow. Thank you to each and every single person who keeps coming back to watch the reviews, give us criticism. I am BT Moyaha, and thank you for honoring us with your time. Go watch some local content.